Good day, everyone. If you are wondering about how to keep yourself safe while entering the water, you are watching the right video. There are different safe water entries that everybody should know. The slide-in entry, step-off entry, wade-in entry, stride-in entry, and the dive entry. In this discussion, we are going to tackle about their differences, when and how they should be performed. First is the slide-in entry. Slide-in entry is a safe water entry, especially if there are a lot of other people in the water and if the depth of the water and the bottom surface is unknown. As you go down slowly into the water, first with your feet, with your hands at the back on the surface ground, guiding and assisting your body's movement, you will eventually know the depth of the water and at the same time, avoid harming other people surrounding you. Second is the step-off entry. Step-off entry is most applicable when you are in a rush and if you see that it is safe enough for you and the other people in the water to perform this kind of entry. For example, if you see that there are a lot of other people swimming in the water, then you better use or perform slide-in or wade-in entry rather than step-off entry. Start with your 1 foot forward, then step off from the platform you are standing in. Always remember to keep your knees flexed to avoid injuries from hitting the ground with such impact, or at least lessen its impact. Once you enter the water with such entry, you start to swim toward your target spot or the person in need of help. Third is the wade-in entry. Wade-in entry is another safe water entry appropriate in open waters where the depth of the water is unknown. This is also applicable when the person you are about to help is a bit distant from your place. First, walk slowly towards that person while keeping your eye on him or her. Keep walking until the water is in your chest level. Once you feel that you are not able to walk farther anymore, start swimming toward that person. Fourth is the stride-in entry. Stride-in entry is the most appropriate water entry when the water is deep enough for your feet to impossibly touch the bottom. First, put your arms on your sides before stepping your 1 foot into the water to prepare for striding in. Once you fell into the deep water, keep your head and chin up to breathe. Use your arms and your feet to move towards the person in need of your help. Always remember to keep your chin up, to keep also your eye on the person in need. Fifth is the dive entry. Dive entry is the least suggested water entry despite being the most popular among them, because the risk of having injuries while performing dive-in entry is higher than any of the water entries. Dive entry is only applicable on open and deep water to avoid hitting the bottom. First, jump off from the platform you are standing at. Use your arms to guide the rest of your body into getting into the deep water. Remember that your safety is in your hands. Nobody else is in charge of it but you yourself. The overall goal of this discussion is to remind everyone that to know better is much safer. Thank you!